All right, good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, December 16th. We're trading and looking at the Trade Scalper using the E-mini S&P. My name is John Paul, DayTradeToWin.com. Remember, trading is risky. Don't trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. Talk to your broker. Be careful with the risk involved with trading Forex, futures, stocks, options, and so on. So we're looking at the Trade Scalper, looking for a trade long or short. When the trade occurs, I'm going to show you that there's going to be an entry to go long or to go short. The trade occurred here to
Order
go long,
filled.
and I'm in. I'm long at 31.96.75. The target is set. The stop is set. I'm following the signals as you see them here on the chart using the E-mini S&P. I'm also using the ATM strategy to set the targets and the stops for me. I didn't get in at the best possible price, but I'm in long at the market. I'm using a two-range chart. The Trade Scalper works with a 1-minute chart, even a second chart if you want to use a 5 or 10-second chart. But I find that the two-range chart has been really, really good lately using the E-mini, the crude oil, the NASDAQ, most of the markets. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out and you look for the next trade. If you don't get stopped out and the target is hit, or if you're in a trade for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I would say it's time to cut it loose. Usually it's more than enough time to get the target or to get stopped out. And then you just continue doing this all day long. I have a few traders that I've spoken to recently that have 5 or 6 charts up on their screen, on their monitor, and they're looking for whichever trade happens first on whichever chart they're looking at. So they could have, for example, to diversify the E-mini, the crude oil, maybe a soybean or coffee, 4 or 5 charts up on their screen, and whichever order comes first to go long or go short, since they're different markets, you take the trade, let the target and the stop be placed for you automatically, and that way you can diversify, right? Let's say you have a losing trade in one market, you can make that up with a winning trade in a different market. But try to separate the um, the sectors, right? So don't trade, for example, the Dow, the Nasdaq, the E-mini, and the Russell. You trade one or two of those, but then diversify into something else. I think if you try to trade the same sector, you may win or lose if the sector is good or is bad. So if you're diversifying is always a good thing. And that's only for more advanced traders who do want to scalp trade different markets at the same time, which can be done. Have a couple of superdomes or price ladders up so that you can do that. Instead of switching between them with tabs, you would have the charts and the superdomes all lined up to buy or to sell. And I think there's another signal that is firing off. I hear there's an audible alert. So whenever there's a signal on the Atlas line or the at the open, I hear it ringing as well. So
Target
there's
filled.
other signals. Okay, the target was made about a point. It was not, in my opinion, a very good entry into this market. I should have gotten a better price, but I jumped in as the market started to move. Usually within a tick, I think is a good entry. Try not to chase it. I tell everyone, try to get that price or even a better price, right? There's nothing wrong with trying to get a better price. I'm going to show you a few other trades that will occur today, whether it's the Atlas line or the at the open. I'm going to show them to you, bringing up a different chart. If you're interested in joining the next mentorship class beginning later this week, please visit DayTradeToWin.com, email, call, find out if it's right for you. And the trades have been really, really good here as we end the year. And I'm going to start to put out a few more videos to make sure everybody understands price action a little bit better. And here we are right now. This is the latest trade. I did not take this trade, as you can see, but this was a great another long trade. There may be another long trade. If the market goes down, the Trade Scalper will give you short signals. But as you can see, this is where we currently are. Today is Monday, December 16th. Great start to the week. My name is John Paul. Email me if you have any questions.